Joey called me when he was working overseas with Sabbath. He called me and he said, look, I got this guitar player here, he's from New York. We're jamming backstage and we want to get a band together, and I told him I know the singer. And I told him, I said, not interested.
No.
Not interested.
Yeah.
He said, man, think about it. This is what you want to do, And I says, I'm not interested. I just had all my shit stolen.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off. I says, I'm not doing this anymore. He says, well, think about it. He came back to the United States. He knocked on my door. I opened it up, and he said, how about it? Let's get a band together. I got this guy, Ross. I said, I'm not interested. I don't want to do it.
No.
I'm done. So he said, would you at least make a demo with us? Just sing the demo. I said, okay. So we rehearsed the demo, hired a drummer to practice with us, Went and we recorded the demo. 4 or 5 songs off of Battle Hymns that ended up being.
Yeah.
We recorded that. The following weekend, he knock came on my door, and it was Joey. He said, we got a record deal. I said, what? He said, we got a record deal. I said, what the hell are you talking about? He says, Capitol Records wants to sign the band. They listen to the demo, they love it, they want to sign the band. And I said, we don't even have a band. There was no drummer, there was,
Yeah.
There were 3 of us playing, and we hired a drummer. We don't even have a band. How the hell?
Yeah.
He said, they want to sign the band, they love the songs. I think the song Battle Hymn was the one that really sold the band. He said, let's do this, man. I said, I'm not interested. He said, you shitting me? He says, what the fuck? He said, this is what you want to do your whole life. You make albums. This is what every musician wants to do. Make albums and tour. That's what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I says, I've been through this shit since I was 11 years old. I says, I'm tired of this crap. He said, think about it.
He's a persistent guy.
Think about it. I'll be back. The next day he came back again. And he says, you're going to tell yourself your whole life, what if? What if? At least you give this a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I said, okay, all right, fine, let's do this. And one thing led to another. Here we are, 12 or 13 albums later, many tours over in Europe and all over the world, and ended up being a great big success for us. So.
Yeah.
I played guitar for years in band, and I had like a Marshall stack and Strat, and a blonde Strat that I was playing at the time.
Nice.
And we were playing some gig somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I couldn't help them set up.
Right.
I couldn't get the time off, so I said, look, I'll meet you at the show. I'll just meet you there, set up my crap, and I'll just be there. I said, okay.
Yeah.
So I showed up at the gig, and my shit's not there. I said, where the hell's my amp? Where's my Marshall? What the hell's going on? And Joey said, oh shit, we forgot it. Well, here's a microphone, get out there. I felt naked, I gotta tell you. It was the worst experience of my life. I went out on that stage with a mic and a cord. I'm standing behind a cord and thinking, oh, this is bullshit. I didn't know what to do, how to move. I had nothing going on. All of a sudden it was shot at me like that.
Yeah.
And I never picked up the guitar again. When we do songs like Hector's Final Hour, and I'm on my knees on stage, and I'm speaking to a corpse, really.
Yeah.
The fans look at me speaking to the stage.
Yeah.
But it's all about, my mind is there, I'm speaking to a corpse.
Yeah.
And that I get up and when the music rises and I rise, it's like, oh man, when I get the tingles in my hand, in my arm like this, that is a good performance. I'm not even thinking about anything else. And I think by being that character, it portrays to the audience, and the fans really dig it. Just being on that stage and a huge stage and looking at the big gear behind me, being on stage with guys I really love, and looking out at the audience, it's like who are into it. Just see a sea of people with their arms up in the air like this.
Yeah.
Oh man.